They snap it to Tannehill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And his throw is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will be out of bounds on what will wind up being the final play of this first quarter.
It's the end of the first quarter with no score.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
On the counter, it's Henry. He finds some open field here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. On 1st down, Henry. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
At the 20-yard line, a 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down and 4, Tannehill. And that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown.
Number 84,
Corey Davis there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And this is good. Our score 7-0 Tennessee.
The score Titans 7, Raiders 0. Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Jalen Richard now on the return. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. A big play that time for the Raiders, and even 40 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Carr. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They begin with Henry. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he rifles one incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
From the gun on third down, Tannehill is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. It's a screen to Richard. And down inside the 15 he goes. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
It's now second and 6.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position, now facing third down. And they'll lose yardage here, knocked back to the 19-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Carr to throw for it on fourth down. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
They will find Davis. That's complete. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that'll make the score 14-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Flushed out, and he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look look to throw instead. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. He's got a man complete. 30, 20, 10, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip the cap to them.
And that one makes it 14-7. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And we do talk a lot about how the tight end position has changed in the NFL. Here's a great example. It used to be that they were linemen who occasionally caught passes. Now they're wide receivers who occasionally block people. And right here, this isn't tight end speed. It's definitely wide receiver speed.
Throwing on 2nd down, Tannehill. They'll get this complete to Batson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
3 yards.
Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. Over the middle here to Brown. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To throw his Carr. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
The tackle made by Jack Crawford. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Carr, escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Malcolm Butler.
Throwing again. Carr. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
The Raiders on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 19. Shotgun now for Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And now here is another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. The Titans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use...
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard, as this will come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Carr now on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First down, Tennessee.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Now it's Tannehill. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Carr. Rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Again, it's Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller.
And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Carr to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Over 1st and 10. At their
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only 1 timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. A first down carry for Henry. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Henry, the ball carrier.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The 24-yard line.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 16 yards, a first down. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
But you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Now, first down run with Henry that time as he maneuvers forward for about 4 yards.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
4-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Past the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, Derrick Henry, the league's leading rusher in 2019. You wouldn't think a man that big could motor like that, but he can all right, and he proved it right there.
So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game. It's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Carr sacked by Harold Landry. A loss of 13 yards. Brings up 3rd down.